We are live from Austin, Texas in prime time Friday Night Hoops. Number 17, Louisville Cardinals coming in to take on the number 20th ranked Texas Longhorns. Joining me in the booth, the man, the myth, the legend, doing double duty tonight, my boy, my main man, Rylock. What's up, Rylock?
Not much. Excited here to see the regular season debut of some big stars in new places. We've got Josh Young at Texas. We've got Stevie Glades at Louisville. So,
yeah, new coaches and new faces. It should be a lot of fun to watch. New players. Both these teams ranked coming in, so it should be and close in the rankings too. By the way, so should be a close matchup. Hopefully, something better than what we saw in that Miami game.
Yeah, that was a little uneven, but I'm sure that we will get to a place where USC gets their ship right.
Bang! 3-pointer for Texas to start us off. I have tons of faith in Short. He put Miami on the map before Connor took over, so
Absolutely.
Nothing but faith in the man, so I'm not worried. Nor should anybody at USC.
Yeah, keep your head high.
Yes.
But this time we've got Louisville trying to put something together against a surprisingly stout Texas team.
Yeah, they did a nice job of recruiting, pretty deep. They got some names in the transfer portal and as well as in the recruiting window. So.
Yeah, they did a great job on this offseason. Both these squads came together in a way I think they're pretty proud of.
Yes, for sure. Dr. Yost, the doctor is in the house with the one-handed stuff. You get some people in here, man. I know the draft is going on, but like round 7 or whatever they're in. Like, come on. It's Friday night. It's hoops. What else you got left to do?
Eat.
Yeah, I guess you can do that. Brown in the lane, no good. Parker up with the rebound. He looks to push 4-on-3 the other way. Good pass to find Dito along the wing there, but gets blocked on the inside by Brown. Great play by Brown defensively there, Rog.
Yeah, Fozzie Brown is definitely one of those people that is a little overlooked having been at Texas for so long, but he's just deadly.
What a play, Josh Young. Moving over from Texas Tech to Texas. Fitting right in early on.
Cross-conference with a big athletic putback there.
I like the move for him. I think it gives him a little bit more star prowess, if you would say. I don't know if that's the right word for it, but I think he's going to get a lot more looks. You know, Texas Tech definitely shared the ball a lot.
Yeah, but there were a lot of mouths to feed. Here, it's a little bit of a different system.
Yeah, for sure. I think it'll benefit him very well.
Oh, Fozzie, don't do that.
That was close for a backcourt there. They don't call it. Brown now baseline. Little Euro step beating Dito. Nice move by Brown.
Just did that one entirely himself.
He definitely did. Good start for both these teams. 7-4 right now. Texas Longhorns on top. 5:08 to go. Yost draws the double team. Somebody's got to be open. Finds Starks, who is wide open, looks to drive, and somehow gets it over the outstretched hands of the big beast in the paint there, but to no avail.
Yeah, unfortunately there was enough D there to affect the shot, and so it wasn't able to land.
Cold over to Young. Young gets a step. High floater, can't get it. Gets his own rebound and can't get that to go as Parker comes up with the rebound. Quick outlet pass. Dito spots up for 3. Rattles in and out.
Both these teams are struggling a little with getting the shots to land. They're both good. They're both taking good looks, though.
Yeah, nice take by Fozzie. I mean, everything's being challenged, right? I mean, nobody's getting any clean looks, so
no easy buckets.
Can't fault them if they're missing because their defense is coming out to extend.
For sure.
9-4, Texas on top. We're watching CSBA on Twitch. We'll stay right here. We'll hit you guys up with some commercials in a little bit, but not yet.
We've got Yeezus in the house, recently promoted to assistant head coordinator, hyperventilating about his first regulation CSBA game. So
I love it. You know. When we brought the progression system in, I think a lot of people were a little bit worried about it and what it was going to do to the league. But we've gotten some really amazing progression peeps up in this place, and listen, they may have exited left if we just kept a free green player in there and nothing, right? But These guys have stuck around. We have JoJo Vasquez as a coach at Alabama who did a phenomenal job in his opener. Now we got Yeezus as an AHC, so good stuff. Love to see it.
Absolutely. And, there's a lot of the folks that have done a lot of grinding. We've got Damien in the chat, who's, I believe, either close or has gotten his blue chip. Eton Letterman at Pitt, Donovan Sniper, Ray Johnson. So, a great company.
G Hart over at UCLA.
Oh, yeah, G Hart for sure.
Yeah, he's always
and Will at Marquette as well.
It's good to see. Good stuff. It's good stuff for the league, too. We've been saying that since how many seasons now that we want those guys to be involved, but when there's not much in for you, just through a free system, it wasn't much for you to gravitate towards. So now you do. Yep. Now you got something to grind for. So
we've got a good showing by Texas. Quick layup by Louisville, though.
Yeah, it's been a fun game here. Chamberlain going to bring it up. Chamberlain, was he at Prolific? I can't remember where he was. I know he played high school.
I don't remember, to be honest. He was one that may have blended with some of the other names. It's hard with the people who have names similar to previous NBA greats.
This is true. Nice fadeaway there from Slasher. Cuts the lead to 1. You know what I love, too, is that the Fantasy League is taking on something and add an extra dimension because guys are now tuning in for their fantasy points. I love it.
Absolutely. It has been a lot of fun. I'm playing Connor this week in my league, so that's always hard.
You're rooting for him to win, but you're not rooting for him to win.
I mean, thankfully, I don't think I had any Miami players, but he had Farmer for sure.
Tonight would have been a good night to have some Miami players.
I know.
Chamberlain now over to Diesel. Diesel out to Tenpenny. Tenpenny's a guy that I see for Texas being the leader off this bench. Fadeaway jumper, no good. Bridges up with the rebound. Gets it out to Slasher. Slasher to Glades. Glades looking to push the pace there, though. Good defense by Texas. O'Shea in fadeaway, no good.
Nice rebound by Agent. It's interesting. I like the choice of bringing Glades off the bench here, trying to bring a dimension to this bench unit for Louisville.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what they're doing with Tenpenny as well. Lacey for 3, bang! He had plenty of time. You know what? I love that he didn't rush that shot. A lot of the guys today, they take that fadeaway or they just heave it. And he had plenty of time and kind of got set and fired it up and canned it. So it's good to see.
We had a request from Josh Young as to who has him. In my league, it's B Mills. He went 3rd overall.
Well, there's how many leagues are there? Is there 3 or 4?
3.
3, right?
3 of them, I believe. At least that are finished.
Nice.
Yeah. So, excited, waiting to see the stats, because we're at a place where we're getting updates pretty much once a week because of timing.
Yeah, for sure. And that's tough because we got a lot of games, so.
Yep.
You guys are starting to bomb away here. 17-14 now. 12 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Louisville can hold for 1 here. Good fight. Backdoor to Slasher. They do not wait to the last second. Smart play. Slasher slipped in backdoor, and nobody from Texas picked him up.
If you're going to have a high percentage look, you may as well take it.
And Tenpenny for 3, bang, to end the quarter. Wow.
Great shot there at the clutch.
You know, what I liked about that is he was standing there waiting for the 3. He got it in catch and shoot mode. It was great.
Yep. Yeah, great way to end the quarter.
Yeah, great way to end the quarter is right. We'll stay right here. See the dancing baby knees to start us off. 20-16. Hey, listen, we 17th ranked Louisville versus 20th ranked Texas. We said it was probably going to be close. That's what we've seen so far.
Absolutely. I think that there's a good chance both these squads stay in the top 20 regardless of the outcome of this one.
Yeah, I would agree with that. They've shown floater, no good. I mean, who do you see? Is there anybody that you see creeping into the top 20 after this week, depending on where we're at now?
The easy one is Illinois. I think it was a travesty that they didn't get ranked in the first place, but I think that the miscues in the preseason made a lot of sense as
Oh,
to
of
why
course.
people might have concerns, but they definitely showed out and will be on that list. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, for sure. I kind of gave Willie a little crap during the preseason, but after the game, I was like, dude, never run grit and grinds, ever again.
Uh huh.
We laughed about it. He's like, oh, I didn't. I just wanted to test it. I'm like, well, that's what the preseason's for, testing things
Yeah.
out. So
Right, and it definitely worked out this season as the first team in the regular season to get to 100. I think so far the only team.
yeah, I think so. Chamberlain for three, no good. Yeah, no, I believe you're right. I gotta look at that, but I believe you're right. Good pass to O'Shea, who runs filling the lane perfectly.
Just a filthy cut there. Really good look by Louisville, who's shooting at a higher percentage despite being in the trailing at this moment.
20 to 18, 6:35 to go here in the second quarter. It's been a fun one so far.
Absolutely.
Now past to Madden. And cross court over to Wyatt. Wyatt to Young. And Young, you know what? What I've noticed is Parker has not been able to stay with him. Young has got that quick first step and keeps getting by him, and Louisville keeps having to give help defense on it.
Yeah, Young is one of those players that can definitely hurt you. We had one of those that we had to deal with earlier in BP Quattro. They're of a similar mold, not quite exactly the same for sure, but Young is dangerous and you can't sleep on him.
No, I said he'd be the guy, the go-to guy here for Texas for sure. Just look, I want to see something really quickly.
Of course, Young knocks down the second free throw, 22-18 Louisville. Or 22 Texas, 18 Louisville.
Yeah, I just wanted to pull up the Texas roster. I had a question about a player, but didn't realize number 6 was DeMarcus Wyatt. So that's what I was looking at.
I mean, DeMarcus Wyatt was definitely a big addition from the high school squad. Looked good on, I believe, Prolific Prep.
Yeah, for sure. Parker with a nice 3 there, cuts it to 1.
Aussie for 3, bang.
Sorry, I'm just trying to rally the troops to get him in here. This is a good game. This is a game you don't want people to miss it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's I think we might be suffering from a little bit of an exhaustion coma and the after effects of a blowout, but definitely get folks in here.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we've seen 60, 70 people in here, so on a Friday, so we know they're available. But the NFL draft is going on too, so that just like that, 10 people came in just like that, snapping my fingers. So
Always good.
Through a few people, through a few comments in Discord, so now everybody's here. This has been a good one so far. Dito in the lane, the closeout by White gets over to Parker. Parker, a little floater and good, cuts it to 2.
Parker's been showing out against a strong opponent in Wyatt, so.
Yeah, he's done a nice job. Bad pass inside as Yost picks it off. Quick fires it up to Stark. Stark's going to go in for the uncontested layup, although Texas tried to challenge late there, but it's so
yeah, it was.
Sorry.
No worries. Yep, we always love to give shout outs to our buddies in the chat.
Swoop's a high school player. He's a guy who's just itching to go, man. He's been so active.
Yeah.
I love it. Absolutely love it.
I definitely have taken notice that he has a what I believe to be a Georgetown profile picture. So.
Look out!
Yep.
Collusion! No, I'm just kidding. No,
I mean,
there's a lot of guys that come in here with stuff, so it's all good.
Yep.
It's part of the fun, especially when you get to recruiting, right? Like, I mean,
Exactly.
how many times you're like, oh, I want to go with my favorite team, but then you got that one team that's just knocking at your door that is relentless, that gives you the crazy pitch, and you're like, your heart, you're just pulling at your heartstrings. Like, I want to go to Georgetown, but like, Louisville is just knocking down my door. It's so hard to say no.
Yeah, and we've got some amazing recruiters in this league for sure.
Guys do a really good job.
Yeah, I'm very pleased. Kenny Morley, our blue chip freshman, is actually from DC originally, so he was able to come play for his home team effectively.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wyatt Young counted in one as Parker Parker is just struggling defensively against Josh Young right now.
Yeah, I think that the secret to success here for Texas right now is to lean a little more on Josh Young.
Oh yeah, he's got the mismatch. Parker's not been able to stay with him, so. I mean, the score, it's still a close game. Obviously, Louisville's still getting theirs, but that is a matchup that is just absolutely favored Texas right now.
I have been corrected. Swoots is Trevon Duvall at IMG,
Okay.
so even better.
Nice. Starks in the corner for three, no good, back rim. Ozzie Brown looking to push the pace. Louisville back in transition, so good defense.
Double team there.
Zane Cole now with the ball. Gets picked by Dito, able to get it back. Probably not the guy you want handling the ball.
Probably not.
And somehow he comes away with the basket. Wow. That looked scary there for a minute, right? Like, I'm not going to lie.
Especially with Josh Young just sitting there patiently waiting for it in the corner.
Yeah, for sure. He looked like he was going to pickpocket him. 3:18, 26, 20, 30 to 26. Watching CSB, we're back.
Guys, love what he's seeing as we see Paul Iverson with the dunk.
Yeah. Right, nice pass. What a pass.
They're leaving wide open. Sierkin with the pull-up mid-range, and he hit.
Sees it. He goes right down the middle. Carter drives the floater up off the left.
We're back here in Austin, Texas, 30 to 26. If you're just checking out our stream for the first time, you just saw a commercial for our high school league. We are looking for high school members. Please join our Discord. Type exclamation Discord in the stream chat. Link to our Discord channel and come and join, make a player. We're about a couple weeks away from starting from that. Dino for three, no good.
Almost rattled back in.
Those ones that go in and out are so disheartening. It's like, oh my god, that was like 3/4 of the way down and it rattles back out.
Right.
Three again.
He's not. He's not stopped at all. He'll just go back for another.
That's okay.
Yep, love the confidence.
It's one of those. It's one of those things where you put blinders on. You know he's gonna make more than he's gonna miss, but it's just those days when he's not making them.
Yeah, absolutely.
So far, not so bad.
Yeah, we've seen lots of the best players in the CSBA have off nights, though. Not everybody is Charlie Banks, who has 34 points.
It's not everybody likes. Oh my god, I'm getting old. The problem is there's so many Stern, like the Sterling Stern, which I know it's not. This other player. What's Ted's player's name?
Sawyer.
Thank you. Couldn't think of Sawyer. Sawyer Stern going like, 1 for whatever, 15 in the three-point shooting contest.
Yeah, from what I've heard, the story of that one is that unfortunately he was participating with like a broken arm. So
I know, but I don't want to give him the easy road out. That's why I don't say that part of the story.
Well, unfortunately, I like Ted. So
I like Ted. I love Ted.
I know.
Ted's family to me.
I'm just saying.
That's why I can give him shit. Slasher looks like he's gonna step back there. Draws the triple team. Good find to find London Bridges. Counted at one.
Huge bucket for London Bridges there.
freshman coming up big.
Maybe that'll let him let out that breath he's been holding.
Maybe. I mean, got to be some nerves. Your first collegiate game.
And sinks the free throw too for the 3-point play.
Money. 10 penny.
Oh.
Easy pickings.
Yeah, easy. Just completely picked him apart from the edge.
Louisville now with a 3-point. A lot of bets. It's been a very back and forth game. Good find inside the Bridges again. This time he can't finish, but O'Shea with the offensive board. He can't finish. And London Bridges with authority throws it down, counting it in 1. Woo-wee!
That was
Mouse would be like, woo!
Yeah, that was some major play by the big man there for Louisville.
If Katie's in the stream watching, that's a clippable clip.
Uh-huh.
She was giving me shit for that the other night too. It's funny.
Yeah, I mean, she's a good eye, a good ear. She'll keep those jokes going.
Yeah, she's a good egg. That was a nice play by. I mean, that's a clip I would go get. I mean, that's for a freshman, not one of your first posters. That's great. Bridges up with the rebound. He started to say his name a lot here now. He's just got the offensive board. Defensive board rather, and then the offensive board on the last play. And gets the illegal screen. So look, it's all London Bridges right now.
Yep. Whether it wants to be or not, it is.
Yeah, that's Misfit King says play of the week. I'm going to clip that after the game. I mean, it's a nice one.
I don't know about play of the week, but definitely a good highlight. Might make the cut. I don't know.
Lacey's picked away by Glades. Ball going to go out. Off of Texas. No, off of Texas. So Glades comes up with the steal or turnover.
Exactly. Yep.
Jesus, this is like, this shit is lit.
I mean, it's definitely a high when you're ahead, and it's definitely a heartbreak when you're down. But you just got to keep with it.
Oh yes. Being a former coach that I was for 5 seasons, I know both sides of the spectrum on that one.
Yeah. Coach X-Face is telling his squad to tighten it up, get back to their fundamentals here.
Understandable. Louisville got a little bit of the momentum right now, up 7 with a chance to make it 8, biggest lead of the game. Free throw up and good. So 8-point deficit for Texas right now. See if they hold for one here, Rylock, or if they attack the rim.
I think they're going to attack. They're pretty active right now, and I think Tenpenny wants to get something done. Although not a lot of movement, just ISO here.
They're going to hold for one, maybe set a screen last second here. There it goes then. I hate that they wait till 5 seconds though. Tenpenny, 2, gets the bucket.
Yeah, not enough time for a shot here.
So if you're going to call on anybody off the bench, that's the guy you want taking the shot, and he hits it. So cuts the lead to 6, 40-34. You're watching CSB on Twitch. Halftime show coming up momentarily. All right, I'm not gonna do the Malice on camera dance for you, but instead you get to see Kenny and Shaq.
Yeah, we get Shaq on the pink on salmon, so
he's looking dapper. Give me a take on that first half. What did you like? What didn't you like?
Lots to like for both squads. I think Texas needs to try and get their consistency up. That basically they've got some bona fide stars and need to use them as such. Get Josh Young, Fozzie Brown, and Tenpenny going. For Louisville, right now everything's looking pretty good. They're executing their plan. They're up. They've got a huge rebounding advantage with assists as well. So. And the shooting percentage has been theirs the whole game. Just keep it up, and unless Texas makes a run, they should have a good plan.
Yeah, I mean we saw Josh Young a good quarter and a half be the difference maker for Texas. To see if he steps up here in the second half to propel Texas to the victory, or will Louisville hold on? Wait and see. Louisville right now has a little bit of the momentum, but with Tenpenny trying to grab it back there at the end of the half. Take a look at the leading scorer, the freshman, London Bridges. Leading all scorers, 8 points, 3, 4, 9 minutes. Right, like not bad stat for a first half in your collegiate career.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially as a standout player, so definitely a great debut for the Yeezus.
Faux show. Brown going to hand it off to Young. Young spots up, drops. Drano.
And that's a 4-point lead.
He's been the go-to guy. He is not disappointed at all. Speaking of Devil, almost coming up with a steal there. Wilkerson able to corral, kicks it out to Parker for 3. I love the effort by Josh Young, still challenging the 3 despite being out of the play. Brown hitting in transition. Don't look now. It's back to a 1-point game just like that, Rylock.
Yep. I did like that hustle, though. Did they still have Bridges out there? I think they do.
No, he's coming off the bench, I believe.
Okay. That's then they got a guy who looks a lot like Bridges.
Yeah, Wilkerson looks like him. He's got a thicker beard, though.
Got it.
Stark's no good as DeMarcus White up the rebound. Madden looks to push, splits both defenders, draws the foul. It's Dr. Yost.
Ooh.
Picks up the
He
foul.
was lucky they didn't call that a shooting foul.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I like that he fouled him there because he split both defenders. He would have had a layup easily. So it's actually a good foul. Young baseline, no good. Yost flies in for the rebound. He looks to push the pace here. Parker drives. Good defense by Josh Young. Comes up with the block. It's been a tough night for Austin Parker. He's been not shooting the ball overly well, and on a tough matchup. This DeMarcus White puts it back. Texas regains the lead, just like that.
Yep. Definitely a game of momentum and runs. We've got some questions about joining up and applying to coach, so I've been trying to give recommendations on how to join the Discord in the chat.
Yeah, the guys in League Chat will help you out, or one of us will help you out afterwards. I mean, right now I don't know if there's any coaching positions available. There might be for next season, but right now, obviously, we're in week 1 of the college season. But come in, make a player. All our coaches have players too, so get yourself established and your feet wet first. That's the best advice that I would give you. Yeah, Yeezus is set and getting VC. There's a bunch of guys in VC. They'll talk you through it. Good defense there by Starks as he picks the pocket. Parker, good ball. That's great ball movement by Louisville to get down and retain the lead.
Absolutely. They've played a really dynamic game so far, so I think a lot of that is what has kept them ahead this game, is just the great ball movement.
D. Ware coming to root on his former team. Love it, David. Madden stops, pops, can't get it to go as Yost up with a rebound. Dr. Yost is one of those guys that I don't think he gets a lot of recognition since he stepped on the court here at Louisville, especially last season with the Diddles and Deedle and such a David Ware on this Louisville team. Yost got lost a little bit in that shuffle, but I think you're going to see a lot from him this season.
Absolutely. He's one of those guys that should have a standout season for sure.
He just does a lot of the little things which you want from your players.
That was a filthy lit by Madden off glass.
Yeah, Troy Madden, nice play there. So, Mafia, we've got 36 teams in college. Right now we have approximately 6. Sometimes we may have more depending on how things play out, but 6 high school teams, and then we have a pro extension of when players leave college. College is obviously our main focal point, but if you go to our website as well, you'll see all the teams that we have in the league. It's 36 teams. And like I said, coaching spots are not open right now for college, but like I said, get your feet wet, make a player, hang around, apply for it for next season if there's openings. We usually have a couple of seasons.
Take a break.
Yeah.
Not for that we can't retain people. It's just it's being a coach is a lot of work. So you want to know what you're getting yourself into before you kind of step up into the coaching ranks. If I'm going to be completely honest.
It is a large time investment for sure.
For sure. As I know that you and I have had that conversation multiple times.
Yep.
What's up, Big Dog? What's going on, buddy? AKA King Maximus, his new name now. The website, hold on a second, I give it to you. I gave it to you because I'm a... Oops. When you go into Discord, type !! welcome, and you will get a DM from the MeBot that shows you how to make a profile and everything you need to do. Nice play by White at a low post. He's starting to come up a little here. Rylock, he's starting to heat up a little bit.
Yeah, definitely a good look. Just need to they need to get some kind of spark going to pull away one of these teams or the other. Neither of them wants to be in this nail biter, I'm sure.
Yeah, for sure. Troy Madden gets fouled hard there. He's gonna go to the line and shoot 2. $45 in the stream chat. Appreciate everybody hanging out with us Friday Night Hoops in prime time.
Madden has been doing a good job of stepping up here in the second half.
Yeah, he has. He's starting to be a little bit more aggressive to the rim. This is where Texas, I think, has struggled a little bit out. Their bench hasn't been as strong as their starting unit, so we'll see how that plays out here. But they've held their own, but I think they were stronger with their starters than they were with their bench. But Louisville has that advantage right now. O'Shea with the throwdown dunk.
Yeah, O'Shea has been eating pretty nicely. I'm still entertained that Louisville has maintained a shooting edge this whole time simply by taking fewer shots, but shooting a higher percentage.
It's worked for them so far.
Yep, exactly.
Malcolm Chamberlain commits his first foul. I think that's Slasher. That's going to go to the line and shoot 2. Excuse me, Steve Glades, excuse me.
Yep.
You get those two confused all the time.
I mean, it's not like they've been on the same team together for a hot minute.
Yeah, right? Fair. Definitely very fair.
I think Slasher is blonde, though, in the back there.
Yeah, I just get him confused all the time. I don't know why.
For sure.
I shouldn't, but I do. I don't call enough Louisville games. Maybe that's the problem. Well, the games when Oregon, he was on Oregon, but there's a guy, Sinceri is a guy that has not really gotten involved. Freshman. I think he's trying to find his way here. He hasn't really gotten too much involved in the offense so far.
Yeah, it would. There have been a couple of people we haven't heard much about. Chamberlain's been fairly quiet. Agent hasn't had his name called much either.
Yeah, for sure. Abraham Slasher with the foul. Yeah, Ray, that's kind of what I was thinking as well. Texas got the better stars, but Louisville's deeper.
At this point, it's kind of a little hard to say because I think Louisville did a better job of evening out their roster. They may be very, very close.
Yeah,
it's just that right now Texas has more in with the starters, and Louisville put a little bit more into the bench unit.
Yeah, for sure. And it could just be the way that the rotations have worked out there.
Yeah.
That's favoring them in that regard. But yeah, no, that's a good point. Tenpenny looking to go one-on-one with Fox. Throws it up. No good as Bridges up with the rebound. Slasher. O'Shea's had a nice little game. It's Fox, Rainbow 3, bang!
And right now, this run is killing Texas.
Yeah, it is. 9-0 run, extending the lead to 6. This is where the bench was doing yeoman's work before, so.
Yeah.
Matt Agent can't finish his O'Shea, who's had a nice game here. Blue Birds coming out here from the Longhorn fans. Blades trying to work over Chamberlain.
Isn't able to leverage that speed.
Pass inside. Great defensive play. I think that was Agent that came up with the block.
I think so.
3-pointer from Lacey, no good. Devontae Diesel coming up with the foul. That's his third foul.
That's gonna be a little bit of a problem.
Yeah, you're gonna want to keep an eye on him. You do not want him to pick a quick fourth up.
Although it might be deep enough in the game where it's not gonna hurt anything.
That is true. But you just don't want to pick up a quick fourth here.
Yeah.
Good cross-court pass awareness. Corner three, no good as Chamberlain up with the rebound. Texas has got numbers. See if they can capitalize here. Kicks it out to Tenpenny for three. Bang!
They were able to. It looked like for a minute they were gonna get jammed up.
Good find on the wing to find Tenpenny open for a three, and it's a 3-point ball game.
Yep.
Blaze draws a double team. He kicks it out to Fox again. Fox, bang again!
Just trading threes right here.
Woo-wee! I like the listen. That's 2 back-to-back plays, kickouts for threes. The guy's wide open, so
Yeah, it's a good look.
great recognition from the guys that were driving. Lacey over to Agent over to Tenpenny. Fox almost got a hand on that.
Again, we've got one of those centers that doesn't have the 3-point game out at the perimeter, so although he's going to put one up anyhow.
And Diesel cleans it up but can't get the putback to go as London Bridge is up with the rebound. Nice pick and roll action there, and 3-pointer is good. I think that was Slasher that hit that.
I think so. All of a sudden, 9-point lead for Louisville. Texas needs to get some points and fast.
Lacey wide open for three. Bang! Is
That'll do it.
A little bit of a sea parting moment there where
Yeah.
defenders were nowhere to be found on a loose ball.
Sometimes you just have it work.
Oh, I know you guys always gave me crap when I was at Texas about the ball luck, but those are those ball luck moments that I'm always talking about, where just a loose ball just somehow comes and finds you in the right spot or something weird like that.
Ooh, big interception by Slasher there.
And he'll go in for the uncontested too as he goes coast to coast. Back to 8.
This is probably going to be a Tenpenny 3 here. Oh no. Nope.
Slasher gonna get it. No, Tenpenny somehow gets it and saves it. It fires up a 3. Bang!
Well, I feel good about calling it. I just
you called it, not in that way, but you called it.
Yeah, I didn't expect it to go like that. Great hustle by Texas.
That is a wild play, and you know what the best part about that? Tenpenny just stared at the crowd after he drilled it. Love it. Fourth quarter coming your way. You're watching CSB on Twitch. Get those forwards up in stream chat. As I just woke up, my puppy who's standing next to me looking for a pen. Take a look at tonight's State Farm assist of the game. It's that London Bridges N1.
Not the flashiest, but definitely a standout performance.
Yeah, for sure. Bridges has had a nice game. He's got to be close to a double-double, maybe. This guy probably 8-8, I would think.
I would think he might be even higher than 8. Like, it might be higher on points.
Honestly, it might have been higher on rebounds, but it could be, I don't know if it's right, but he's had a good game nonetheless. Dito not able to connect there. Great job from him on his first time out. Roy Madden with a nice take. High off the glass. That's a 3-point game.
Couldn't have really asked for better defense from Starks, though.
Don't look now. Texas' starters are back in the game.
Yeah, and they're probably going to stay there.
Yeah, more than likely. Parker loses his dribble. Going to get it over to Starks. 8 on the shot clock. High screen from Dito. Starks gets some separation drives and gets blocked by Fozzie Brown. What a play by Brown.
Brown is definitely a little underrated, in my opinion.
Yeah, for sure.
Overlooked sometimes.
There's been a lot of big names at a lot of these schools, so sometimes those secondary players that have so much talent just don't get any recognition, or they get overlooked.
Yeah, we've had a lot of people who felt that way over the years with Georgetown.
For sure. And don't look now. Josh Brown makes it a 1-point game. We said this game was going to be close. It is not disappointed at all.
No, not at all.
Dito for 3. Bang! Or as my main man Bjorn Lockhart would say, drip.
Yeah, I'm entertained by Coach Misfit calling out Deedle there and him immediately answering back, I got you, Coach.
Josh Young for 2. That's good. Young's starting to heat up again.
Yep.
13. It's been a fun game, as advertised.
Yep.
Stark's going to pull it out. Now gets it over to Dito. Dito trying to break down the defense, fires it over to Starks. The two of them have had some good chemistry, Dito and Starks.
Yeah. I think if I was Louisville here, I would be leaning on Park or some.
Yeah, speaking of Dudley, fires up a 3. That was good. Young back over to Brown. Now over to DeMarcus White, gets it over to Young. Young has got all sorts of ISO room. Instead, they give it to DeMarcus White for the throwdown alley-oop.
He's trying to fire up the crowd, just take the home court advantage into the end here.
Yeah, Texas fans were on their feet for that one. So timeout on the court. 64 apiece. You're watching the CSBA on Twitch, Burbeck. Welcome back to Austin, Texas. 64 apiece, 5:41 to go. Not sure when the next Park After Dark will be, but love that promo. I love the logo of the league lighting up neon. I don't know how I still don't know how he did that, but I love it.
Yep. Big stop by Texas. They've got a chance to take this lead back.
Good hands there, and somehow ball comes into the hands of Dr. Yost. Turnover and good defense there by Louisville.
Good hustle.
Wilkerson trying to use that big body, gets rejected inside. It's out to Troy Madden. Madden, right-hander in the lane, and good as Texas retakes the lead.
All kind of space there.
His quickness is what got him to the basket.
Yep. And Josh Young is definitely feeling himself over there.
66-64 chance for Louisville here to tie. Dito floater in the lane. That's good.
That was a good use of his speed to exploit the mismatch there. Cold was a little too big there.
Yeah, the interesting thing is Texas is going to take a timeout. We'll stay right here. But the interesting thing about that play is the defender was coming at him, and good recognitions by Dito News. If he took that any further, he probably was going to get blocked.
Yep.
Great job.
That's a definite veteran move there, knowing how that'll play out.
For show. This has been a fun one. 66 is a piece. Young going to try to utilize that
the
speed
step,
again. Yeah, he's got that step every time on Parker. Parker's just not been able to stay with him.
There was a little more contact than there needed to be. I think he was trying to draw a foul.
Would have been smart on him, try to like shake things up. Dito high off the glass, can't get to go. Wilkerson, that's the offensive rebound and a throwdown. Woo.
Yep. That'll put the crowd back in their seats.
And Josh Young returning the favor. Boom shakalaka on the other side.
Yeah, that was a dirty cut by Young. And it sounds like X-Face has turned the keys of the offense over to Josh Young.
That's pretty smart if I was him. Dino gonna kick it out to Starks in the corner for 3. Rattles that home. Bang. Back and forth these teams go. It's been crazy.
Absolutely. I think a lot of this momentum is going to come to the first team to get a stop here. That 3 puts some pressure on Texas, though, for sure.
Bounce pass to Wyatt. Wow, Young facilitator now.
Just filthy pass there, too.
That's a bounce pass you don't see in the midst of traffic very often.
No, it was a great one, though.
Yost for 3. Bang! These guys are just trading buckets back and forth.
Yeah, but Louisville's come out ahead. 2 threes means that they're in the lead.
For sure. Get these coaches probably oxygen masks the way this game's been going. Everybody's fired up right now. Where's the get your shooters out thing or whatever that comment is?
Yeah.
It's been floating around. Turn your shooters up.
Yeah. This is quite a thing here.
Yost.
There's the stop. That was the first one we've had in a while.
Yes, for sure. Brown going to kick it over to Young. Young trying to work over Parker. This time they double team him. Instead, Young goes to the left hand and can't complete the play.
He had the step again, though, so it was a great job of recovering.
Yost again, this time not able to connect. So now both teams are missing. There it is.
This is
swoosh
well matched. Yeah.
Swoosh on point in stream chat.
Yep.
There it is. Josh Young with the step. Oh, counted to 1. Yes.
That's huge.
I'm losing my voice here.
I know, right? This is what Malice does like every week. But not every day you get to call a game that is this close here in the 4th.
No, not at all. This has been a great game. Big free throws here. So extends to 3, 77-74, 157 to go.
Don't know if I love that timeout by Louisville. Might have wanted to keep it till later to advance the ball.
Yeah, my question is did maybe Josh Young going to get player of the game and rightfully deserved? He's played phenomenal in this one, but do they go to the bench? Do they bring in a Slasher or Glades off the bench at this point? I don't know.
I would probably bring in Glades if I'm the coach, but it's hard to say. I think he's put up enough that they might get that spark. Still got Deedle out there.
15, isn't that Glades?
I think it is.
3-pointer no good is Cold up with the rebound, so Glades going to get in there for the last 2 minutes. Josh Young drawing the double team, kicks it outside. Cold going to pull it out.
Don't know where Cold was going with that.
Backdoor alley-oop to Josh Young. It was a decoy play, Rylock.
Wow, that was insane. You don't get to see plays like that very often.
5-point Texas lead pass inside of Yost, and Yost with the slam.
Ozzy was trying to draw a charge there, and we all know how well that went.
79-76. Young again. This time he can't hit it. Wilkerson up with the rebound. Louisville trying to get out off to the races. Tito spots up for 3. Bang! And that's a huge one. We got a tie game.
Tie game again. Yep.
Holy smokes.
I am honestly surprised at this point that they're not in a that they weren't in a foul game, but right now it's playing in Louisville's favor.
Yeah, Fozzie Brown with a clean 3 look and not able to connect.
Yep.
46 Glades going to get it over to Yost. Yost kicks it out to Parker. Mismatch there. Parker going to get a step now. Draws double team, triple team. Floater and gets it to go. Tough bucket by Parker with 36 seconds left. Wow.
Good timeout here by Texas. They've got a chance to make this a quick 2-for-1 and put some pressure.
Band coming out to play the Hey song right now. What if you're Texas here? I mean, are you going to Josh Young or are you going to Fozzie Brown? I mean, who's your guy here?
I mean, honestly, it might be DeMarcus Wyatt just to put people off kilter. They've had a really good transition game with him, and I want a quick, just absolutely high percentage look.
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of time. You want the high percentage.
Yeah.
Look, I agree with you there. I mean, even if you give it to your guards, let them take it to the basket.
Yeah, it's I think at this point though it's probably some of the big men just to get it going.
Well, let's see what they do here as we come out of the timeout.
The chat is definitely saying Young is getting the ball.
Well, he gets it on the inbounds pass to see if he gives it up, or they're going to run a screenplay. Nope.
Here comes the screen.
Now Texas didn't like what they were seeing, so coach going to call another timeout.
Now that feels like a total waste to me, but
well, you're down by 2. You want to get a good shot. I mean, what I don't like about it, right, is that if they make it, Louisville has a shot. They can hold for 1, or if they decide to get a quick bucket, Texas doesn't have time to advance the ball. So that's the one negative out of it. But I do understand calling a timeout there with the hopes that you'll reset your offense because you didn't like the look you were getting.
Yeah, oh no. Okay.
That was close, I know. Brown gonna draw the double team. Sets fadeaway 3, can't connect. Josh Young fights for the rebound, can't get it. He's gonna foul Yost, and now that timeout to advance the ball.
Yeah, that was timeouts are a strategic resource here at the end, and I don't like. I mean, again, if you need to use it, use it. But I would have liked to have had it here for Texas for sure.
I mean, the one thing here is Texas. You know they're going to foul. You know they're going to foul immediately out of this timeout.
Yeah.
They gotta put Louisville on the line. They're going to foul Yost, so Josh Young picks up his second. I don't know if they're over the limit or not here yet. It might be. It might be just within the line. Yeah, it's an intentional foul, so they're going to go to the line.
Yep.
Big free throws here to seal it, and he misses. Wow.
I mean, he needs to land this one just to at least force a 3, but that was huge.
Yeah, the timeout, not having the timeout to talk about it right now, certainly not in Texas's favor, but they still have plenty of time to get a 3 off. So
yeah,
it would have been nice to call
at this point. That was a real early 3 from Fozzie.
Yeah, and the crowd does not like it as the Boo Birds come up. I don't know what Fozzie was thinking there.
That was not the look I wanted.
No, he had plenty of time, and now Glade's on the line, and this is not the guy you want on the line. I mean, if he misses both, Texas is still in it. One in, and it's done. Duns out. Dagger.
Yep, absolutely.
So some strategic faux pas on Texas's side come back to haunt them. Fozzie Brown, not sure what he was thinking with that shot. But phenomenal game. My voice is shot. 84-79. Texas can dribble. They're going to shoot here probably as Josh Young fires it up. But great game played by both these teams. Louisville comes out with a 5-point win. What a phenomenal game, though, Rylock. The ending was a little janky, but yeah, it was a great game.
Good drama for sure.
It's been a while since I've yelled and screamed in a stream.
I mean, it was a good game for it. Like, really good drama, tight game in the 4th all the way through. Just Louisville pulled ahead of the clutch when it mattered.
Yeah, that was a fun game all around. 84-79. Louisville wins by 5. Let's take a look at the team comparison. It's got to be pretty close here. I think it is.
Yeah. The 3-point difference, shooting 10 for 19 for Louisville definitely helped.
I mean, Texas wasn't far off at 9-21, so
yeah, it was just that Texas took a lot more shots, and so their percentage was a little bit different.
Yeah, I mean the two things that stand out for me as you look at the team comparison, it's turnovers,
bench points.
It's points off of turnovers, and bench points. Yep, and then the other piece is that Louisville got to the line 14 times, only to Texas only got to the line 6. So Texas felt like a lot of their game they were hitting their shots, so you can't fault them for that. But
Right.
They weren't getting to the free throw line, which means you're not attacking the basket. And I think ultimately that may have come back to haunt them. Granted, a couple of the intentionals down the stretch,
Yeah.
but still, the free throws still went to Louisville's side, so that means
Absolutely.
attacking more. So, but a good game overall. Let's take a look at the box score here. We'll start with Louisville. Yost leads the Cardinals with 13, Slasher with 12.
A really balanced look for the Cardinals here.
Yeah, for sure. Dito with 10 and 3 dimes. He didn't shoot the ball overly well, but finished with 10 points. Glades finished with 10. I mean, that's 4 guys in double digits.
Yep.
Austin Parker, almost a double-double. 8.7 boards, 2 assists. That's a nice game from Parker. Despite the fact that Josh Young kind of ate him up.
Yeah.
Deacon O'Shea. Listen, that's balanced scoring. Look at that. 13, 12,
exactly.
10, 10, 8, 8, 8. London Bridges almost a double-double in his first game.
Yep.
That's amazing. Congrats.
Yep.
Congrats to him. That's awesome. TJ Fox had 6. He contributed. He was perfect from the field. He jacked up a couple of threes. They got some good scoring from their team. Wilkerson.
Yeah.
Not bad at all.
Everybody contributed.
Yeah, without a doubt. Josh Young, we said, was going to be the guy. He was the guy. He was the man, the myth, the legend in this one. 22 and 6, 2 blocks, a steal, and 3 boards. 9 of 15, responsible for team's 35 points. Just insane stat lines.
Yeah, a huge show out by Josh Young, but we kind of expected that.
Yep, absolutely. 10 Penny, 13 points for him. Solid game. Hit a couple big buckets, especially at the end of a couple of the quarters, so good job by him. Fozzie Brown, other than that 3-pointer, I thought had a really strong game.
Yeah.
I think you just got to shake this one off if you're Texas.
Absolutely.
They got some balanced scoring, too. They got 4 players, almost 5 in double figures as well.
Yeah.
So that's just, and this is one of those cases where it just came down to that miscue at the end, because I think it really was a true back-and-forth game. White, 8 and 7, perfect from the field. Zane Cole, 5 boards, a couple of blocks. Didn't do much offensively. Diesel, a couple of blocks as well. Matt Agent and Chamberlain were really the only 2 held off the scoreboard here.
Yeah, and unfortunately, if they had managed to get even a couple of those shots to go, it could have gone the other way easy. So
yeah, for sure.
Super close.
Tomorrow afternoon, actually, we've got 3 games, our final 3 games of the week, and they're good ones, so you're definitely going to want to tune in for that. 1 o'clock, I'll be on the call for the Oregon LSU game. LSU at home for that one, followed at 2:30 by Kentucky at Virginia, so we'll get to see Virginia on their home court for the very first time. And then Arizona State Villanova at 3:30. That is going to be a phenomenal game. Arizona State did a hell of a job with their recruiting, and Villanova is a very, very tough Big East team. So
absolutely, 2 great recruiters right there.
Yeah, Nighthawk going to be on the 2:30 and 3:30 games. I will be on the 1 o'clock games, so make sure you guys tune in for those. It's going to be fun. Any parting words here, Rylock, before we sign off for the night?
No, great game, both teams. Keep your head up. Take a lot from this game. Learn and grow, and you'll be in a great place. Both these were great teams to watch.
Yeah, for sure. A great way to cap off Friday night for my boy. Is ECFL on right now? Before I go out.
Let me look.
Because I don't want to. I would like to pass off.
It looks like they are not.
They are not. Okay.
So yeah, looks like they aren't.
All right. You know what? Let's do something anyway, because I know.
Better ingredients.
Let's go rate a former CSBAer in my main man Bully. Hold on, we're gonna rate him. Let's go
Sounds
out.
good.
You guys can hang out for a little bit, and he's streaming. I haven't rated anybody in a long time, so I forgot how to do this. Let's see. Hold on. I think it's this. Yep. There we go. Give him a little love.
And a couple extra points.
There you go. CSBA, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Everybody have a good night. Peace.
Peace.
That every bite of this slice
Alrighty.
keeps getting
All right, buddy.
better from the first